Welcome to the Equipped Disciple channel. My name is Rick McClatchy. I will be your host. We are here to be and to make disciples of Jesus, and we do that through daily devos, through Sunday sermons, and through other discipleship resources. We are here to equip you to be an equipped disciple. Welcome into another day of your daily devos. I'm Pastor Rick, and we are jumping into the second part of Romans chapter 12. So we got 16 chapters, so we got about 5 chapters to go, and got some fun little fun stuff to go through today. It's some good challenge, some great encouragement. So without further ado, feel free to like and comment and subscribe. Just help get the content of these videos out to more people. It would mean the world to me. Thank you so much for all your help on that. Verse 3 of Romans chapter 12, "For by the grace given to me, I tell everyone among you not to think of himself more highly than he should think. Instead, think sensibly, as God has distributed a measure of faith to each one. Now, as we have many parts in one body, and all the parts do not have the same function, in the same way, we who are many are one body in Christ and individually members of one another." So we need to minister out of the grace that is given to each of us. So we want to make sure that we are not just operating out of our own good thinking, out of our own earthly wisdom. We want to make sure that we are ministering out of the grace that God has given to each of us individually. Function in the way that God has created you. "For by the grace given to me, I tell everyone among you." So I'm going to function from that place of the grace that God has placed on my life. And then humility really is the basis of Christian ministry. Here where it says, "I tell everyone among you not to think of himself more highly than he should think. Instead, think sensibly, as God has distributed a measure of faith to each one." So humility is the basis of Christian ministry. Don't think too highly of yourself. Don't think of yourself more highly than you ought. Think of yourself rather sensibly. So we don't want to go to the opposite extreme and think that, "Oh, I'm garbage. Oh, I'm not worth anything. I'm dumber than rocks," or whatever kind of thing we think about saying when we're trying to fight against the temptation to think of ourselves more highly than we ought. I feel like we instinctively go back to this level of tearing ourselves down and really depreciating ourselves, right? So lessening our own value. And that's not the way that it's supposed to be. We're supposed to acknowledge the way that God has made us, acknowledge the places where he has put a deposit of his grace in us, and function from that place of giftedness, but not thinking too highly of yourself, just being confident in who God has created you to be. It's because we are many parts in one body, but with different functions. Many parts, one body, different functions. And so, should the hand say to the foot, "I don't need you," it'd be hard to get around, if we're having to hop all over the place because we only have one foot. And if the nose decides he's done being a nose and he wants to be an eyeball, we might have great eyesight having a third eyeball, but now we can't smell anything and the gas is leaking, but we can't tell because we can't smell it, and the house blows up. You know what I mean? It's dangerous not to have a nose. You could write that down. That's good. It's dangerous not to have it's dangerous not to have a sense of smell. Many parts. One body, not competition, cooperation, not competition. We are community. We are working together, flowing together as one body. And each of those many parts has a different function. One body in Christ and members of one another. So we are one body, we are united in Christ. He's the one that makes us one, but yet we are also members one to another. So that relationship with your brother or your sister is of critical importance. According to the grace given to us, we have different gifts. If prophecy, use it according to the proportion of one's faith. If service, use it in service. If teaching, use it in teaching. I know it just says in teaching, but if exhorting, in exhortation, giving with generosity, leading with diligence, showing mercy with cheerfulness. So there's just all of these quick gifts that are mentioned here. We've got prophecy, we've got service, teaching, exhortation, giving, leading. So if it is service, use it in service. If teaching, use it in teaching. So basically, whatever gift God has given you, use it to the full. According to the grace given us, we have different gifts. But if you have, once you know what gifts you have, then let's get to cracking, baby. Let's start functioning in those gifts. We have different gifts. Know yours, operate in them confidently, and then honor others in their gifts. That's one of the best benefits of having a clear understanding of what your strengths are, what your grace is, what God has graced you in, to understand what that is, so that one, you execute that plan really, really well. Because if the gift, the grace of God is on you in a powerful way for that arena, then you better be bringing it, because you're going to be the best at it. So whatever areas God has particularly gifted you, blessed you, strengthened you, we need you. We need you. We need you to provide to the church the very things that God has gifted you for. So know your gifts, operate in them, but then also what happens when you're familiar with what you're gifted in, then you don't have to try to be good at all the things. And we can actually spend more time honoring others for their gifts in the body rather than trying to compete with them. We don't have to compete anymore. We don't have to compete because we recognize that we have our gifts, talents, and abilities, and other people have theirs. And God brings it all together in a beautiful tapestry. Wherever you are gifted, do it well. Wherever you are gifted, do it well. Put the pedal to the metal on that, baby. Do the work that God has gifted you to do, because you are going to be the best. With that, a big hearty God bless you. Have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.